Well, hello, everybody. Welcome. Thanks for joining us today. My name is Joni Ogg, and on behalf of travelprofessionalnews.com, homebased and findahosttravelagency.com, I would like to welcome all of you to today's webinar. And I really appreciate, as do our speakers, you're taking the time out of your day to be here with us. I'm excited to welcome 1000 Mile Travel Group again to our virtual stage. Our speakers are Nicola Veltman, Rhonda De La Reyes, and Manette Robertson. And let me share just a little bit about each of these ladies with you. Nicola is founder and global CEO of 1000 Mile Travel Group. Travel isn't merely Nicola Veltman's career, it's literally her calling. Since before she could remember, exploring the world fascinated her. Nicola's love of travel has not only seen her visit or live in over 50 countries and work in the travel industry, it's inspired her to find and create the global host agency, 1000 Mile Travel Group, with her fellow CEO, Ben Ross. And they did this in 2015. Now, Rhonda is with us, and Rhonda De Los Reyes is a senior sourcing specialist, and she's a result-driven professional with over 20 years of experience in the public and private sectors. And as a senior sourcing specialist, Rhonda opens the line of communication between clients and industry partners to get projects done, specializing in professional development and strategic implementation. She is passionate about growing and maintaining solid relationships centered on trust with her clients. And today we have with us Manette Robertson, who is a detail-obsessed, I like that, detail-obsessed, travel advisor, a mom, a wife, and former supply chain logistics consultant, and is founder of Scout and Bimble, and joined 1000 Mile Travel Group in 2023. And after living and working on 3 continents, Manette has cultivated a passion for travel, working from home in Central Florida. Manette enjoys crafting complex FIT adventures for her discerning clients. Now, today's topic is why now is the perfect time to add air or corporate travel to your portfolio. Just remember that you are all muted, but we do welcome your questions at any time. And you can type those in this area that you see on the right-hand side of your screen where it says questions. And when the presentation is over, we're going to take as many questions as we can. Now today, as a special bonus, attendees on the webinar today get a special rate of $350 off of 1000 Mile Travel Group's sign-up fee. We will also be awarding one lucky attendee with a $50 Amazon gift card that's from Travel Professional News. So, without any further ado, let's turn the microphone over to our speakers and welcome Nicola, Rhonda, and Manette. Welcome, ladies. We're so glad to have you here today. Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much, Joni. It's great to be here again and to be with all of the audience as well. So thank you everyone for taking the time out of your busy days. We really appreciate it. So firstly, we just want to welcome you and give you a bit of a glance at what we have on today's webinar. So you're going to hear from myself, Nicola Veltman. We're then also going to be speaking with Manette and also Rhonda on their insights as well into why now is a great time to expand your portfolios and how to do that. Also tools to help you thrive in today's travel industry, and then what makes 1000 MTG, 1000 Mile Travel Group, different. So we look forward to your questions as well. So thank you everyone for being here. Wonderful. So thank you for the super kind welcome, Joni, and just letting everyone know a little bit about all 3 of us here on the webinar today. Look, it is really wonderful to be here, and as I already said, and as Joni said, my name is Nicola, and I'm more affectionately known as Nick. I am the co-founder and global CEO for 1000 Mile Travel Group, and I started working in the travel industry when I was 21, and yes, that is over 20 plus years ago. And all that time later, I'm still passionate about our beloved travel industry, to be fair, now more than ever, and making a difference. So who are 1000 Mile Travel Group? 1000 MTG was born due to a gap in the market, and that was to provide a work from anywhere environment to the travel business owner with technology that would support them to do what they do best and that is look after their clients. Our founding vision was to have a global footprint, and 9.5 years later, we've grown from being in Australia, the UK, and now also the US, which is driven by connection, technology, innovation, and relationships. This leads me into our webinar topic today: why now is the perfect time to expand your portfolio and consider booking air and corporate travel. Our industry has changed more than ever before, and with that comes evolution. We are always looking at ways to help our industry and travel advisors have easy access to content, product, and to be able to see this in one place and make it easy. In today's world, time is constant. It's a constant challenge, and where you shop for air, hotel, and cruise and more can be in hundreds of places. Having confidence in booking air, knowing what commissions you will receive, that you are competitive with the marketplace, are all questions we hear within the industry and from our own travel advisors. On today's webinar, we're looking forward to talking to you about how to overcome some of these challenges whilst growing your portfolio. So now I would love to introduce Manette. Manette, thank you again for being here. We really appreciate it.
Oh, I'm happy to be here. Thank you.
Wonderful. So I've got some questions for Manette. And yeah, Manette, in your own words, yeah, please, I'm sure the audience are looking forward to hearing them. So Manette, how long have you been in the travel industry for?
I actually jumped into travel in late 2022. Before that, I wore a few different hats, including managing supply chains for various government agencies and some Fortune 500 companies, which I was lucky enough to call clients.
Oh, that's fantastic, Manette. So what did make you choose the travel industry?
Well, travel has always been a passion of mine, like so many in this industry. And after years of working with clients globally, it felt like a natural transition, really, to this industry. I find it incredibly rewarding to help people create those unforgettable experiences. And I just think travel in general, in its own way, just brings us together.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. No, thank you for that, and couldn't agree more. Now, Manette, do you have a niche? And if so, what is that?
Well, I enjoy designing trips for all sorts of travelers, from honeymooners to family reunions. I find creating multi-generational or multi-gen adventures particularly rewarding. Leveraging 1,000-mile travel groups, luxury affiliations with Virtuoso and beyond, it has been a game changer for me. And using that access, I design itineraries that I like to use to surprise and delight everyone involved.
Oh, that's fantastic. Thank you. So do you also, Manette, have business goals that you want to achieve?
Absolutely. Beyond the core sales and profitability targets, my main focus is building a loyal client base. I am fairly new to this industry, and travel is such a personal experience, and fostering long-term relationships really allows me to truly understand my clients' needs and create unforgettable journeys for them.
Well, that's wonderful. No, thank you so much for that. And you're doing such an incredible job already with being in the travel industry for the amount of time that you have. So, Manette, what are areas that you maximize on margins within your portfolio?
Well, I find offering a full service itinerary, including airfare, hotels, tours, and more, helps maximize margins. It allows me to highlight a full end-to-end suite of service for travel for my clients. So I want to take the stress of shopping for travel, all components of travel, including air, off the shoulders of my clients. And
Yeah.
if I say I can book anything except flights, then I feel like I'm not realizing the full potential of having that end-to-end solution of services for my clients.
Yeah, no, I couldn't agree with you more. Because at the end of the day, if they're going somewhere outside of their hometown, they're going to need to be getting on a plane, you would have thought, at some point. So especially if they're going overseas or further afield out of state. So what made you decide to start booking air?
Well, in general, as we all know, travelers find booking air just overwhelming online. And so by offering sort of the full service custom itineraries that include air that I like to design, I just simplify the entire process for travel for my clients in general. So they can literally just sit back and wait until they get a proposal from me that describes a full chronology from the moment they leave their house until they return home. And it's really fun to be able to do that.
Yeah, well, that's great. And it's great that you enjoy doing it as well. So how did you go about getting started with booking air?
Well, starting a travel business, as I discovered in 2022, is a complex undertaking. So I looked for a host agency with a strong air booking support. And Thousand Mile Travel Group's air booking support was a perfect fit for me because it offered the tools and resources I needed to get up and running quickly. I just didn't have time to learn the GDS, and it was just great to be able to use an out-of-the-box solution and have that support from the get-go.
Oh, that's great. Thank you. What did or does that support look like, especially when you first got started?
Well, when I first got started, one of the great features at Thousand Mile was the air desk. Mm-hmm. And that also had a full group of support, a full staff with that air desk. So anything I needed, I could reach out to them. But then beyond that, or since then, the Thousand Mile Travel Group has offered this air booking platform called 1000 Access, and it's user-friendly and integrates seamlessly with our CRM system called Tramada, and it makes airfare booking just seamless. And they continue to have a dedicated support staff for 1000 Access. Yeah, I get help with whatever I need. And overall, the process is streamlined so that I'm not going from airline website to airline website trying to find the best fit for my clients. It's all there on 1000 Access.
Yeah, that's excellent. Thank you so much. So Manette, can you give an example where you've added air into one of your bookings, and what is the average commission you might make?
For a recent multi-generational trip to Thailand and Cambodia, I handled all the airfare from various US origins. So it was a family traveling from the East Coast of the US and the West Coast to Thailand, and then Cambodia, and finally back home. And having that air support streamlined their travel experience overall, and it really allowed the clients to focus on enjoying the adventure. And as for commission, it is entirely, as we know, case-by-case basis. But the great thing is that there was never any question from a user standpoint, meaning that I could easily see which flights offered commission and how much. And the whole process was seamless. And it added value for my client overall, but it also added value to me as a business owner.
Well, that's great. Thank you so much, Manette. What process do you take in order to book air?
Well, I always check 1000 Access, and it's such a powerful air booking tool, combining, the comprehensive search of flight options that you get with GDS, but using a user interface that is just easy and intuitive to use. So really, that's my one-stop shop at this point to look for air.
Yeah, no, thank you, Manette. That's excellent. And what would you say your confidence level in booking air is?
My confidence level has definitely gone up. Again, I'm a relative newbie in this industry, and booking air has become a core strength for me. It's just a seamless part of the travel experience that I try to offer for all my clients. And so, with my travel expertise combined with the resources I get from my host agency, it really ensures that I find the perfect flights for my clients.
Oh, that's great. Thank you. And then final question, Manette. What would you say to a fellow travel advisor who is considering to book air?
I would say consider offering airfare. They should really, really look into it and not feel overwhelmed or intimidated, because we've all heard about the scary GDS, and there are other options out there. And it really elevates your service to be able to provide a complete package to your clients and sets you apart from the advisors that still don't do air.
Yeah, that's excellent. Thank you so much. So it sounds like be open to it. Make sure that you've got a good system in place in order to book it, and a support network as well. So yeah, thank you so much, Manette. That was great.
Thank you.
Wonderful. So now I would love to introduce Rhonda De Los Reyes, who is part of our head office team at 1000 Mile Travel Group. Rhonda, welcome.
Hi, welcome. Hello, everybody.
Great to be back with you again on here today, Rhonda. So look, Rhonda, you're speaking to travel advisors every day. Can you please share with us 3 common themes that you come across when speaking with them on challenges?
Sure. So usually the first one is air, right? So it's always about not being able to have the ability to sell air or have the tool to sell air, and also just the technology and also the resources to be able to service their clients is also big in terms of the challenges as well.
Yeah, and I thank you for that, Rhonda. And as part of your role, you go to a lot of travel industry events. What is it that you are hearing from suppliers with how they can be interacting in the best way with travel advisors in today's climate?
So one of the things we're hearing is being able to reach out to them and really offer that support. So it's all about, providing them giving them the empowerment to be able to service their clients and really being able to connect with them on a one-on-one basis and really service their needs depending on what it is. As we know, everyone is really different. So it's really just being able to connect with them and really get to know everybody's individual business.
Great, thank you. And Rhonda, you work with an array of different travel advisors. Can you please give an example of where a travel advisor, where you or the team have helped a travel advisor reach a business goal by evolving their business?
Yes. So really for us here, it's been about really getting to know everybody. As we know, everybody's business is different. And for a travel advisor, it's really understanding where it is that they're trying to grow. Would it be in, growing in the luxury space or marketing or just certain tools and resources, like for instance selling air. So for us, it's really just trying to find out where we can add value to their business, and then really consulting with them and see what works best for them, along with the resources and of course the technology that we offer.
Yeah, wonderful, thank you. And if you had one tip for all the travel advisors out there on the call as we move forward into 2024, what would that be?
It's about really being vulnerable. It's really putting yourself out there and really making a connection with your clients. People want to know who you are, want to, to really be able to engage with you, not just on a professional level, but also on a personal level. I think that's where really you get the most connection, and really for your clients to really just understand and know who you are. So for me, it's really just being vulnerable and, and putting yourself out there in your business.
Excellent. I thank you, Rhonda. That was super helpful. And I think you're out there and about every day speaking to different travel advisors, so you've definitely got like a good knowledge when it comes to what people are asking, what they're needing as well. So thank you.
Yes, Yeah, absolutely. It's really, everyone is different. There's no cookie cutter way to do it. And I think that's what makes everybody unique.
Yeah, that's it for sure. Thank you. Okay, everyone. So look, you've heard a bit from us already on this, but just wanting to recap that the travel industry, it really has changed more than ever before, where we're seeing different things in terms of like NDC and what the airlines are doing, cruise companies, and so on and so forth, and new technology platforms that are coming in. And we really are living in a faster paced world, but with the same number of hours in each day. So how do travel advisors keep up with the demands, service their clients to the standard that they want and expect, while still having the lifestyle on their terms? So at 1000 Mile Travel Group, we're always asking ourselves these questions, and how do we continue to innovate, stay current and ahead of the game, and help our travel advisors service their clients to the best of their ability whilst keeping all of this in mind. So one of the big things is to get different results, you do need to do something differently to continue to revolutionize your business. So what we would like you to continue to think about as we go through this webinar are, what do you do today and what can you be doing tomorrow that is different to help support your business and those business goals that you have for yourself? Wonderful. So there are many ways to expand your portfolio. Some we've spoken about already, and some we will speak about now as well. So your portfolio to incorporate air or corporate travelers. But one of the most simplest ways is to embrace technology. So one of the ways to do this is to have comprehensive booking systems. So what we mean by this is utilize platforms that offer streamlined bookings for flights, hotel and car rentals, such as Sales and Access, which is one of the platforms we've been speaking about today in regards to booking content in one place. Provide clients with access to exclusive rates and also global inventory. Another way as well is to have automated travel management. So implementing tools that can automate itinerary creation, expense tracking and reporting, such as Trip Planner as an example. Ensure compliance with corporate travel profiles and policies through integrated approval processes. Another way as well is real-time support and assistance. So you are one person, but how else can you be supporting your clients and customers around the clock? So offering a 24/7 customer support to handle any travel disruptions, including tools like Risk Hub. Use self-serve technology to keep travelers updated and allow them to manage bookings on the go. Another way to do this is data-driven insights. So leverage analytics to provide clients with insights on travel spend and trends via tools like Data Hub. Use data to optimize travel budgets and improve cost efficiency. Another way to do this as well is integration with business tools. So ensure travel management platforms integrate with financial, HR and ERP systems. Facilitate seamless reimbursement processes and centralized payment solutions. So whilst there's quite a bit in there, there are definitely other ways that you can, processes and systems that you can implement into your businesses that can help maximize and expand your portfolio as well. But these are just some of them that hopefully give you some food for thought. Okay, so at this point, I'm going to hand over to Rhonda, who is going to talk a little bit more about 1000 MTG and the difference with 1000 MTG.
Thank you so much, Nick. Well, so everybody, the great thing about 1000 Mile Travel Group is that we have the best of both worlds. Unlike boutique host agencies, the big box agencies, and big box agencies, we offer an array of support for all our advisors, right? Technology and personalized service, understanding that each travel advisor who joins our network is unique. We currently have about a little over 750 travel advisors in our network, and that's globally between the UK, North America, and Australia. We have a global network of highly experienced independent travel advisors specializing in corporate, leisure, and group travel. We're really passionate about travel and, of course, delivering personalized, flexible travel support to businesses and individuals around the world. And also, we provide highly experienced travel advisors with the support and infrastructure needed to run their own successful independent travel businesses and achieve their lifestyle goals. all while doing what they love. And our global network of business experts and travel advisors provide a community of support, collaboration, and inspiration, meaning you'll never really have to work alone. So that's kind of in a nutshell who we are, really. And I love that we have that ability to be able to connect with advisors on a one-on-one basis now.
Yeah, absolutely. No, thank you so much for that, Rhonda. Wonderful. So now we're going to hand back over to Joni. Joni, yeah, really appreciate like the time and being able to talk through 1,000 Mile and the difference and so forth. And yeah, we'd like to be able to open up for a Q&A, if that's okay.
Wonderful. Okay, well, thank you, ladies. That was fantastic. Right now, I don't see any questions. So folks, if you have any questions, maybe they've just forgotten they could put them there. If you have any questions at all for our ladies, please feel free to put those in the questions area that you see on the right-hand side of your screen. Of course, do you all have your contact information as well that we can put up in front here?
Yeah, we absolutely do. So we've got our website, 1000miletravel.com. You can reach out to us via there. We've got like a contact page as well. And I think, you know, we can also be sending through any direct details too, but this is generally the best way to get in touch with us and to find out some more information about 1000 Mile Travel Group and all of the products.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great. I just want to make sure that was up there for everybody. We do have some questions now. First one I have here is, do you have specific tools that you recommend for the tools and tips that you touched upon in your presentation?
Yeah, sure. So one of them, which is fairly new, we've launched it this year, is 1000 Access. So 1000 Access is a tool that is, if you are a travel advisor with 1000 Mile Travel Group, it is part of your membership with us. So one of the many tools that you get with us. It is a platform that you can book air, car, and hotel through. So that is being launched out to the network. But there is also an ability to be able to access that as well at a cost if you're not part of our network too. So definitely reach out to find out which angle to go down, but that's just one if you're part of our network. And we do have a whole suite of platforms and technology that you can access depending on which niche you sit in. If you're corporate, we've got online booking tools as well in the corporate space. We've got portals, we've got, yeah, there's quite a bit. But if you're sitting in the leisure space or any of those other niches, the 1000 Access one is a really good one to be able to capitalize off and save time and also make some more money as well.
That's great. Okay. So I've had a couple questions similar, so I'm going to just kind of load them into one question. And that is basically the costs of being a part of the program, maybe what your commission splits are and what the cost of membership and maybe what your fees are, just an overview.
Sure, sounds good. Rhonda, are you good?
Yeah, I can speak on that.
Beautiful.
Perfect. So we have a fee of $500 to join our network. However, for those of you who are attending today, like Joni said in the beginning, we are offering a discount for you. And also with that, our split is dependent on, you know, the commissions that you've earned, which is what we love. Advisors are able to earn up to 90% commission depending on, you know, where they are in terms of their volume as well as in their commissions that they have earned. For us, really, the goal is to be able to have advisors earn the maximum amount of commission that they can. And so it really just depends per advisor in terms of where they are. So it's we started at about a 70% commission split and all the way up to 90%. And of course, that is inclusive of all of the offerings that we have in terms of 1000 Access.
Great. Thank you.
I mean,
good answer.
Yeah, and I'd love for any of you to please reach out to me so we can really talk about specifics in terms of how we can help with your business, because as I said, every business is different and it depends on what you're looking for and how we can support you. It's always about what you're looking for and how we can add value to your business.
Okay. This question probably is best answered independently, but I'll ask it and then you can maybe say which of you would be the best to answer this question. So they're asking what the level for 90% commission, what that level is, and is it retroactive? And I would assume that's probably something you might want to take offline, but it's up to you guys.
Yes, that is correct. That would be offline because again, it is case by case basis. So I'd love to have that conversation with the individual or the advisor so that we can see where they sit specifically.
Okay, great. And the last question is actually for you, Rhonda. They want to know the best way to connect with you independently. So that's for you.
Oh, I am everywhere, my friends. You can find me on LinkedIn. You can also reach out with this in our website when you link. When you click on there, there is a contact button and all of those inquiries go directly to me. Please feel free to find me on LinkedIn as well, as I am heavily active there. I would love to have a conversation with you guys and speak about your business.
Wonderful. Great. Thank you very much, ladies. All right. So now we're going to go ahead and offer our $50 Amazon gift card to one of our lucky attendees who's been attentive throughout the presentation. We have a question that we're going to ask, and then I have the answer, which we will wait to have you reply on. So I think today, because Manette is joining us for the first time, and we're so glad that she's come with us to be here with us today. Manette, I want to ask you a question. What is your lucky number between 1 and 10, please?
5.
5? Okay, cool. Thank you. You'll know why I asked that in just a second. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and award the 5th correct answer to this question, the $50 gift card. And so here we go. There are many ways to, oh, and folks, you put that in the questions area again, just type it as fast as you can, and I'm gonna take number 5. Let's see. There are many ways to expand your portfolio to incorporate air or corporate travelers. What are one of the simplest ways and one that 1000 Mile Travel Group provides? Go. They're coming in.
Mm-hmm.
Me to read it again? Nope, they're coming in, okay. It's kind of a weird one because the answer is kind of goes along with what a lot of people are saying, but I'm still gonna try to wait until I get like the right ones.
And I don't know why I get I'm nervous.
I know, I always get nervous giving prizes. I don't know why that is either. It's bizarre. Hold on. Okay, I have an answer. The 5th correct answer is not exactly correct, but it is correct in my personal opinion. I hope that's okay. And the answer that they came up with was booking systems, but the answer you guys provided me with was technology. But to me, that's one and the same. Do you agree?
Yeah, because that's one of the big ones within technology.
Okay, perfect.
I think
all right. So the winner is Ritz Silvino. Ritz, congratulations. You have won a $50 Amazon gift card from Travel Professional News, and I have your email address already, so I will be sending that to you shortly, and you should be getting an email from Amazon letting you know. So you're welcome, Ritz. Thank you for saying thank you. We had a correct answer. So yeah, it's awesome. Congratulations. Spend that money wisely. You know, it doesn't go far these days, but give it a good shot. So thank you, ladies. This was wonderful. It was so great to have you back on again. I just love to have you here, and we appreciate your support, amazing support to us. So thank you, everybody. I'll let the ladies say their goodbyes, and then we'll say goodbye. Have a great week, everybody.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Joni, and thank you for everyone who attended. And congratulations again to the winner. Awesome.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Joni.
All right. Thank you all. Bye, ladies. See you later.